Hey guys, and gals, it's Dr. Mort Orman. Just leaving my house now. It's Sunday, August the 23rd, I believe, and just going for a little walk, about a mile and a half, and wanted to shoot this little video. Um, I was recently asked an interesting question, and asked to think about the answer. And the question was, what do you now know that you wish you would have known 10 years ago, and that not only made a difference in your life if you'd known it 10 years ago, but could make a difference in people's life or lives right now? What would that be? And so there are a lot of things that I now know that I sure as hell wish I had known when I was a lot younger. Would have saved me a lot of trouble, a lot of stress. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm an internal medicine physician who's also spent the last 40 years teaching people how to eliminate stress without having to manage it. So I learned a lot 30 or 40 years ago and have been learning ever since about how to eliminate stress without having to manage it. And there's so many things you can put into that category, specific things that I can now deal with much better than I used to be able to. And one of them is emotions. So early on in my medical career and my early life as a teenager, college student, medical student, I had a good deal of emotional difficulties. I had a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety, even some depression. And I really didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, I was able to pretty much accomplish most things I set my mind to. For example, I played sports and was usually pretty good. Most of the sports I tried. I accomplished a lot academically, got through medical school without any trouble. So I was really able to do things that I set my mind to, but I just couldn't deal with stress. I just couldn't deal with my emotions. And that went on for many, many years. So the last 30 or 40 years, I would have to say, entirely different. And I've been much better able to deal with those things. I've got somebody up ahead here that I'm getting ready to walk into. So that's the thing that I wish that I knew more than 10 years ago, that I now know. That's really changed my life and could change the lives of many people. Just think about it. If you knew how to deal with anger and anxiety and frustration and irritability and boredom and sadness, disappointment, resentment, all those kinds of things, if you knew how to make those things go away whenever you want, so they wouldn't be impediments for you or they wouldn't be bothersome to you whenever they occurred, I think that would make a great difference in your life. And that's what I learned how to do. That's what I've been teaching people how to do over the last 30 or 40 years. And I think that would make a great difference for anyone if they had those skills and abilities, which I have to admit took me a couple years once I turned the corner to be able to develop and master. But once I did, and once I got some experience and practice using them, they come very easy to me now. And I know how to deal with most emotions, most emotional stress, and other types of stress whenever it occurs. So that's my message for today.